Brett, well bowled after a frustrating day of rain yesterday. That's a perfect way to respond. What's your assessment of that day?
Yeah, no, really pleased with it. Good day for us as a whole. Put ourselves in a good position that, to push on and hopefully win the game.
And when you rock up in early April and there's a bit of green on the pitch and there's overheads, is it a case of just putting the ball in the right place, or is it a bit more complicated than that?
Bowling always tends to go back to the basics of areas and things like that, and we did that for as long as we could, and I think the two that bowled before me set the tone really and created all the pressure that I just, it was my day. I reaped the rewards of what was a really strong unit's effort.
Yeah, is it possible to do what you do, getting 6 wickets, getting the plaudits without the likes of Dane and Stewart and London bowling as well as they did as well today?
No, I don't think it is. It's too hard in cricket to just have one man do really well and others not back him up. It's the cliches of everyone bowls in partnerships, bats in partnerships, but it's right. Without the pressure from both ends, batters start to feel comfortable, and then the good ball doesn't seem quite as good.
And was there a sort of spell where it felt like it started to click from you? Obviously the ball started moving quite a lot, and 3 wickets in 7 balls, that felt like you had the ball on a string.
Yeah, obviously I was happy with it, but a bit of just one of those things. New batters, it's always hard, and every morning we always talk about the first few balls of batters is always the hardest thing, and like I say, you just try and put it in the same sort of area or whatever, and just hope that they miss it or that the ball does something that they can't deal with.
And from a batting perspective, we're used to seeing high run rates from Nottinghamshire here, but I suppose it was a different style of innings actually. Sort of had to soak some pressure up and then decide when to counter. Were you impressed with the way that the likes of Ben Slater and Linden and Moe and yourself even went about that?
Yeah, obviously it's not been the flat pitch that people think it could be or whatever, but you have to find your way of doing it, and yes, our way is normally a lot more positive, but you have to give them some credit as well. They strung some really good overs together and created some good pressure that our lads soaked up, and then it's that ability to still be positive when you get that chance, which I thought we did really well when we were given the opportunity.
And when you come back tomorrow, is it a case of looking how many runs you want, or is it a time that you need to bowl them out?
I don't know, that's above my pay grade. I think I'll just bat as long as I get told to, hopefully, and whatever we feel we need to bowl them out, whatever we do, and we'll go for the win, whatever comes from the powers above.
Perfect, thanks Brett.
No worries, cheers.